World War III is around the corner. And what are you doing to shelter your family? Shopping on Amazon? Spending at Walmart? Those are the ones who are sending us to war. You know what you got to do? You got to support the local man. You need somebody with quality. You need to start building that bomb shelter. So time to start at the top because bombs come from the sky. We need you to call Affordable Roofing. Turn that house into a bomb-proof house. Shelter of paradise. What are you doing? Buying another gadget on Amazon that you saw on Shark Tanks? Get it together. Call my man Tony Mullins. 423-593-6505. That's Affordable Roofing. My man Tony runs it. 423-593-9605. Not only is he a blue belt in jiu-jitsu, he is a red belt in roofing, so give him a call to learn from the Grand Master. This podcast is brought to you by the smartest man in North Georgia. I mean, that's not saying much because it is North Georgia, but if anybody met Chip Wentworth from Brown and Whitworth Foundation, you'll know he is definitely the smartest man in North Georgia. Brown and Whitworth Foundation. Brown was his grandpa. He was probably even smarter. Are you tired of going to work out without any result? Going to the gym on your own, not seeing a single bit of progress? It's because you're a fucking idiot at working out. You just don't know the science behind it. You're just going in there with a chicken with its arm cut off because, it can't fly. So learn to earn your wings. Earn your wings with my man, Captain Cranberry. And cranberries are red. So earn your red wings with Captain Cranberry at 10-8 Personal Training. 951-445-3133. Again, 10-8 Personal Training. Don't worry about the number. It's not long distance unless you got a landline. 951-445-3133. Or you could email them at yahoo.com. 10 8pt at yahoo.com. 10-8 Personal Training.
Check.
Look, check. Are we recording?
We are.
That's the electric Mustang, I think.
Wow. This right out front here?
Look. Let's take a quick look. They turned it into an SUV.
Yeah, it looks like a PT Cruiser.
Looks like kind of looks like your Jeep a little bit.
Yeah.
Just more curved with same shit.
It's
That's the Mustang.
It's the Brazilian version.
Yeah, no, it's because it's 2023. SUVs can identify as sports cars.
Yeah, it's kind of cheesy looking.
It's fucking stupid looking. Dirt. There's some. Hey, welcome to the Militia MMA podcast. I'm your host, Tom Galicchio, and to celebrate a year of podcasting, I have our producer back in, Robert E. Lee.
Woo.
Cook.
Hello.
How's it going, Bobby?
It's going well. How are you?
It's going well.
Thanks for having me on here.
Yeah, first time viewer, last time caller, right?
That's
Whatever that means.
Whatever.
There's something I'm trying to think. There was something I wanted to talk to you about just now, and then we saw the white car.
Oh shit!
And we got distracted. And it was.
You said, "Here it comes. Here something comes. Something was on its way."
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't know. It's long gone silvers.
Oh, no. Long gone silvers.
So what's going on, Bobby?
Nothing, man. Same old shit.
So you put on a concert last week for Militia.
I did. That was so much fun. Everybody came out to support. That was a nice surprise.
So you were playing, for those who missed out, you playing the tambourine at the barbecue spot.
Yep, playing the tambourine, a little bit of cowbell.
So yeah, it was what, acoustic guitar?
Yeah, acoustic guitar. That's primarily what I do when I play live. So
You don't go electric?
I used to be in a real band where we did electric, but
You could do electric there.
I could.
Don't you just need a wall?
Yeah, but I don't know. Most of my songs are all chords and chord progressions, which I don't need an electric guitar for. I feel like I can do it acoustic and
Make it lamer.
Yes, make it lamer. Whatever. I'd like to start a band if anybody wants to start a fucking band.
I know your guy.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to play classic rock.
You don't want to play Stone Temple Pilots?
No, I'm not overly interested. I'll jam it for sure, but I don't know. That's not the...
You're like, I want to play Wonderwall.
That's it. Wonderwall and One Direction.
And, there was a song I was thinking of the other day. This podcast is going to be me all talking. Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about. You got a bunch of stupid shit on your laptop.
Fuck you. Yeah, I know.
Like, what? That's the Avengers?
It's Marvel stuff.
How could you support the Avengers now? I don't know if you've seen
After
the
what?
latest ad. It was like, the Avengers, you could be an Avenger too by wearing a mask and getting the vaccine.
Oh, no.
By Pfizer, and Avengers were part of it.
Oh,
telling
man.
the everyday people to be a hero.
I don't like it.
I don't. Yeah, it's
I don't like it,
I don't like it either.
I
Like,
still love them and their powers.
I don't. Yeah, they're
The action.
Now they're trying to be McCruff the crime dog. Smokey the Bear. They're Smokey the Bearing you.
Hey, it is what it is, unfortunately.
You'll support them if they sold out.
I support them.
I can't. That's,
It is
get
what it
vaccinated.
is. Do it.
Queer. So you could be an Avenger. Oh, my heart stopped, but at least I'm fighting crime. I'm an everyday hero. You could be an everyday hero.
It's true. Just go on down to your local CVS
And then let them shove a needle up your ass.
let the $12 an hour teenager give you the poke.
Yeah, she's got probably with a short fucking haircut. And self-righteousness.
Oh, man.
So you got back into music. When we talked about this,
Yeah.
you were supposed to have an album.
I was supposed to have an album. I was supposed to have it by now, wasn't I?
Yeah.
I'm
This is actually us checking back.
due. Well, yeah, that's how funny is that, huh?
Yeah.
I am on my way to an album again.
Again.
This time for real. I had an incident with my laptop where I lost a good chunk of work. And then since then, I haven't had the motivation to...
How have you... I know, it's a big kick in the dick.
Big old kick in the dick.
Like,
And I don't got much dick to kick, but...
They kicked it right off.
It's all gone.
And then you grabbed it because you thought it was a hot dog. And went gobble, gobble, gobble.
Give me that dog.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. Yep.
And then you just like, I hate music.
Yeah, pretty much. And
Yeah.
then, I don't know, didn't do it at all. And then you and I started doing comedy stuff, and that kind of lit the fire as far as performing again goes.
And then you were like, I'm much further along in music than I am in comedy.
Yes.
I think I should just get back into music.
Yeah, that was part of it,
Because it's
too.
like ground one.
Right, yeah, exactly. But I don't know.
You're kind of at ground one, too, to an extent, because you were in a new area.
Yeah, brand new area, and like not
You don't have
everybody-
the connections yet.
Right, don't have the connections. I don't want to play honky tonk, bullshit all the time.
You're like, yeah, I want to play Backstreet Boys.
Right, I gotta play the good
serious
shit.
stuff.
I gotta play the good stuff,
I gotta
like Wonderwall and
fuck,
Wagon Wheel.
wagon wheel. Oh, that's like what they want to hear.
Right.
But that's everywhere.
Yeah, that's true. But if anybody asks for Freebird, I tell them they can get the fuck out.
But then they're like, play Wonderwall. You're like, yeah, okay.
Hell yeah.
Like, play Journey. Yeah, sweet.
Woo! My favorite.
But yeah, that's so funny that somebody says play Freebird. That's like, fuck you. But then also, there's plenty other songs like that that are not as old that everybody wants to hear. Word of Freebird.
Yeah,
that you
100%.
hear way more.
Yeah. No,
What's
for
the
sure.
most requested song?
Something by Zach Brown. So Chicken Fried or Toes are two popular songs
Around this area.
Up north we got
Shipping off to Boston.
no, that wasn't requested a bunch, but we did play that. But we
Do they like it or nah?
yeah, I guess
That song was cool. Like the first month you heard it.
The Red Sox really play into that shit.
Ugh.
Red Sox always have Jimmy Buffett and Dropkick Murphys come perform at Fenway Park.
They're like, you remember them? They made that song.
Yeah, for that one movie that Dane Cook was in 30 years ago, 20 years ago.
What movie was it?
Something baseball related.
I
Fever
thought it was
Pitch, right?
from 30 weeks later, the zombie movie.
That's what they made that song for?
I don't know. They had it in there.
Oh.
I think it's probably in a lot of movies.
It's a good movie.
The
vampire
second
movie,
one.
Right?
I never seen the first one.
It's vampires, right? Or like
Zombies.
Zombies? Yeah. Huh.
You're thinking of 30 Days a Night.
That's what I'm thinking of, yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's
The
pretty
ending
good.
kind of falls off.
I don't know. I don't really fuck with zombie movies or scary movies anymore. I used to.
Yeah, I'm not into them.
I'm just a pussy. I just like
I just no, it's just kind of made up shit.
yeah, but I don't know.
I'm not afraid of the thing coming to get me.
That's fair. I have an active imagination, so.
I know there's no monsters under the bed.
You never know. That's
I'll
why
be
I don't
like,
have
but
a
hey, there might be a roach.
definitely
So
a roach.
fuck that. That's something I got the fear of. Real things. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
afraid of the Gilgamesh under my bed or some shit.
Yeah. Moving to the south, bugs have been the worst part about it. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a buggy area.
It's very buggy.
It's Bug's Life out here.
I just watched that yesterday.
Did you? I've never seen it.
It's a great movie.
But so music. So
Music.
you're back. You're back in.
Yeah. But yes,
Putting
back to
fingers
the
cook.
back to the playing music. Thank you very much to everybody who came out. That was very it was a nice surprise.
You
and
should have
very-
smashed your guitar. That would have been sick.
It's the only. It's like I don't have much money, and that's the only one I have. So
You should have bought a cheap one to smash.
yeah, I'll get there. We'll work up to it. I've been writing a lot of music lately. That's another spark that's been reignited. I've been writing a ton, trying to, get back to doing what I actually moved down here for, which was writing music for other artists. So, writing songs for other people.
You're writing something for Hootie.
For Hootie and all the Blowfish.
You should have. So you're retiring from comedy?
No, I'm not. Somebody asked me that today. Absolutely not. I just need to structure my life and my days better in order to make it work.
You could have still came out Thursday. I needed somebody to come.
Last
with me.
night,
Yeah.
I had a scheduled phone call with a.
What time did it end?
It ended at 10:45. It was
Yeah, I
from
guess, yeah.
it was from 9:30 to 10:45.
What about Wednesday?
I don't know, but I'll
It
be.
came out Wednesday. I
can go
needed
out this
somebody at
Wednesday.
least to come.
Did you go?
No.
Oh well, then let's go this Wednesday.
I had nobody to go with, so I was like, all
I'm
right,
sorry.
fuck it.
What about this Wednesday?
I could do this Wednesday, I think.
I'll be there. Anybody listening? This comes out Monday. No, we want them in class. Never mind. We don't want them at the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't come
Go
out.
to
Stay in class.
You could come. You could come to the post show at.
Yeah, come to the library.
Yeah, this hipster
The hipster.
dungeon.
The living room.
I can't wait till I hear back from Adam about the living room.
The living room. What about your set?
Just about the living room and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, come on out. Why not? We're gonna find this place eventually here to do one every week.
Yeah, that's the plan.
So the arcade's got potential. The spot's got potential. I'm trying to think.
I think the spot is closer to the top of the list.
The arcade's right down the road, though.
That's also true.
And
Yeah.
it's got
Have you
stage.
talked to him yet?
I made mention to one of the owners a year ago,
Oh yeah.
and then somebody else was there to pitch it that day too.
A comedy show specifically?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
I know. And then they never did it.
Oh.
And
Huh.
it was like, get back to you, but I think I had to get a speaker. Everybody wants you to have the speaker, I think.
Yeah. Well, we got a speaker, so
We got speakers.
we got speakers,
So
we got microphones, we got
I'm trying
cables.
to think where else could it go?
Hmm.
'Cause spot closes at 8.
Closes at 8.
And what day? I'd want to do it a Friday or a Thursday.
Right.
What time's the place? So a spot we do it at is called JJ Bohemia's.
Mm.
It's probably the weirdest bar in town.
Yeah. Yep.
And
And people are starting to associate me with it, which is funny. Like, I got 2 text messages last night. Like, where are you? I was like, fuck.
really,
Yeah.
Bobby.
I've made so many friends. I'm usually hammered by the time I get there. So I was just like, I've made so many friends the past couple of weeks that I don't even remember everybody. They're like, where you at, bro?
Yeah, come on, Bobby Greenspan. Where you at?
Oh, no, he might listen to this.
No one's listening to this.
That's not true. I have statistics.
But yeah. So Bobby's didn't quit. Neither did I.
No.
In comedy.
So what's the goal? What's the plan with comedy? What do you want to do?
What do I want to do?
Yeah, I'm curious. We've never chatted about it fully in depth, so why not do it in front of everybody?
To do it.
Just to
Just
do it?
because to fulfill my life with something challenging.
That's fair. Well, you're definitely funny. You're good at it, so.
I'm all right. I think I got some good jokes that need working out. That's at least when I was in California, all the comedians used to tell me I was really good at writing, which was a nice compliment because it's like the material is really good.
Right.
Here, not so much.
Yeah, well,
But rough crowds out here.
it's a weird town.
It is a fucking weird comedy scene.
It sure is.
It's one of the weirdest ones I've been to. Like it was. LA wasn't like it.
Mm.
Little Temecula that had like a couple spots a week that did it.
Right.
They weren't like it, or wherever. Vegas was cool. I did a real gig and an open mic
Mm.
when I was out for the second interviews for the second Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah.
The last night, me and 2 other fighters went out and I did open mic. It was me, Mehdi, Baghdad, and Junie Browning. And we went out and we went to this bar in the middle of the ghetto in Vegas that had an open mic. And it was called Money Pays. So it was just like a video poker bar, but it's, it was a local casino.
Yeah.
Kind of in a rough area. And then it was me and one other white guy in a button-up shirt, and then a bunch of people rapping. It was amusing open mic. Cause I bring 5 minutes,
Yeah.
but I probably could have done 15 because they just let people
Right.
do their time. Like artists were doing like 3 songs. So I came into my set, they liked it, on to the next one, but then like, there's all these rappers came in and they all had production and they were all trying to make it and they were all good.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, this guy who looks like Andy Dick comes in and he's got like this pink scarf and he's got a set of songs and they're all wacky as fuck. And every song we just were cheering, do 3 more instead of 1 more, 3 more. That they eventually had to get him off stage.
All the rappers are probably like, bro, get this guy off this fucking
Get
stage.
this guy off stage.
That's
No,
funny.
it was.
So is it any kind of open mic, like music or comedy?
Yes.
And you just went up and did comedy in the
Yeah.
middle of all these
Well,
rappers?
I went and I found the Facebook group that's posted all the
yeah.
open mics, and I'm like, I'm here Wednesday, and I invited any of the cast and crew to come out, any of the fighters.
Yeah.
Me and 2 other guys trying out went out and had ourselves a ball.
That's cool.
And he's like, my buddy left. He's like, man, I've been to some of the like nicest nightclubs and fanciest places. He's like, I've never had so much fun at a place in Vegas than that in my life.
That's awesome. That's cool.
Yeah, We got wild at a dive bar doing comedy.
There you go.
Like, me and Junie were probably one of the only white guys in the bar.
That's funny.
Bet he's Middle Eastern and he loves black girls. And he's like, they wouldn't give him a time or day in there because they were so hood. They thought he was just weird because he was French.
Why are you talking like that?
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck's up with this? The fuck's up with this? N-word.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I don't know. We gotta
get the band back together.
get the band back. All your buddies.
Well, you know what I want to do? I want to, like, I would like to go hit, like, everyone this week.
This
That's
week.
going to be hard because
Yep.
of this. And I
Right.
may have to go to Philadelphia for George. I don't know.
Oh yeah. What's going on with George?
He may be fighting next week.
Oh,
His opponent, they're having trouble finding him an opponent, but we're still getting ready.
professional.
Yes.
Cool. What's
CFFC.
cool?
So I think they showed on Fight Pass.
Yeah.
Did they show the whole card on Fight Pass?
I believe so. Yeah. I thought, or a part of it might be on YouTube.
The probably early prelims.
Yeah, the early prelims usually stream on YouTube for free, and then they switch over to Fight Pass. But that's cool, huh? It's
Yeah.
exciting.
So hopefully, we'll see. Hopefully they get that going for him, and
Cool.
just kind of in the lurch on that. All he could do is get ready.
Yeah. Stay ready.
Stay ready.
And then you got everybody else fighting soon.
Yeah, everybody's April 22nd.
It's exciting.
I know.
I sure hope they have hot dogs.
It'll be at the convention center.
I know.
I don't know if I like to change the venue.
Yeah, that's fair. Because it's like fun and trashy at the other ones. You know?
It's great.
Yeah, it's amazing. I have a fantastic time every time.
What's the convention center's gonna have like 6 other things going on.
Right, and like everybody's gonna be like drunk walking through a bunch of like teenage
Yeah,
gymnastic
people there
teams.
from gymnastic teams, or it's like
Warming up in the
flag
hallway.
girl tryouts.
Yeah.
For nationals.
Fucking taekwondo.
Yeah. Like, yeah, it's not like, what are they going to do? How are they going to do it? It's probably going to be like similar to a hotel setup.
Yeah, I imagine. Well,
I don't, yeah.
mm,
Camp Jordan, it's like it's the arena.
yeah, it's an arena. It's fun. It's like an event. Like you can
Yeah,
kinda
there's nothing else there.
tailgate in the parking lot. You know,
Yeah, it's crazy. And then it's not too far home.
right? Not too far home. So, but
Get it,
is what it is.
get it together, guys.
Get it together, Aries. Just kidding.
What, there was something else I needed to talk about with you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm very upset about the Avengers.
I'm sorry.
Dude, they sold out.
I know, but
They're trying to kill our people.
I also got Star Wars on here, and there's like a Bigfoot one.
I bet you Star Wars, Pfizer's going to get to them too.
Well,
It's like only you could be an everyday Jedi by getting the vaccine and letting your heart stop.
well, Star Wars is owned by Disney, so is Marvel. So
so when
all-
do you let go?
it's all Disney's
When
doing.
do you let go, Bobby?
Probably when. Probably 2029 is the year I'll let go.
Why 2029?
Because I'm heavily invested in the storyline of all the movies combined. Because, as you know, all the movies exist within this Marvel Cinematic Universe, which means one movie has aspects that connect to another movie, and then they do that a couple times until eventually they make one big movie where all those people come together. So they're crossover events. They're different movies all coming together for one big movie. Well, they've got about 4 or 5 more times to do that to lead up until essentially what they did with Infinity War and Endgame, where they built this over the course of 10 years up to the big bad villain Thanos. They're doing that again starting now, another 10 years worth of slightly connected content to lead up to Kang, who is the other big bad.
And they're going to fumble it. They're going to be like, guess what? Time travel.
So far, they are fumbling it.
They're going to get to the big one, and then they're going to be like, oh, wait, we can't write our way out of it. Oh, yeah, time travel. Let's do that.
Well, I'm hoping it doesn't go that route this time.
Come on, you can't be happy with
Although they
that.
are exploring with the multiverse, so it's going to involve time at some point. It does essentially already involve time, but
Ugh. They're going to time travel their way out so everybody's happy.
we'll see. But I'm still invested. I have to be. It's
What?
written in the stars. I'm a Marvel boy till I die.
No, there's going to be some. When are they going to.
I would like to create my own. I like have ideas for books and
I
comic
got a
books.
buddy who makes comics.
Well, then I'd like to chat with him because I have a storyline I'd like
He's an illustrator.
illustrated. So
He's an illustrator. He's really good. He did the MMA photography.
oh,
He hurt his neck, and I don't think he walks much. So now he's an illustrator.
oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll have to connect you. So you want to make comics?
I'm not
And,
just gonna.
and then be like, hey, you can be a hero too.
Yeah, why not? Huh? Spread
Just,
the good word.
just let Joe Biden jizz in your face.
Why has it got to be political?
I don't know, because the Avengers went there.
Well,
Because everything is now. I don't know. It doesn't have to be political.
it is what it is.
It is. I don't know. Because it's a mess.
It's all a
Everything's
mess.
a mess right now.
Everything's a mess.
And everything's expensive now.
That's true.
I was just thinking, like, how the heck is everybody's going to get pushed out of here?
Right. Yeah. Across the nation.
No, here.
Well, yeah, here specifically.
Because everybody across the nation is moving here
It's
with
true.
the intentions to push everybody out.
I was in a room yesterday with 16 people, and not one of them was from Tennessee. And
What
all
were
live
they
here.
doing?
It was just like a meeting that was going on with aquarium staff.
An aquarium staff meeting.
They've been having a lot of staff meetings in my coffee shop lately.
It's like $50 to get in the aquarium.
Yeah, it's up there. It's at least
For 50,
it's
that's
at least 25. Yeah.
no, it's 50,
$50.
and then it's 25 to park out front of it.
Yeah,
For
that's
$50, they better let me stick my dick in one of the tanks.
insider tip. Hopefully, none of the parking people know who I am and listen to this podcast. If you're downtown until noon, parking is free until 7 a.m. And then from 7 to noon, there's no parking attendants down near the aquarium, Monday through Saturday.
7 to 10.
Yeah. You're safe. Just park.
I got
do
a
your thing.
ticket outside
My spot.
the barbecue spot.
Oh yeah. They'll get you.
I'm just not paying it.
I got a ticket outside of JJ's the other night.
Really? For what?
I didn't pay. I just went inside.
Oh, at the garage?
No,
Next to it?
with the big old parking lot next to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought-
I didn't pay.
I thought it was free.
No, it's not free. But sometimes they decide to ticket you. So I don't.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Are you going to pay?
I don't know.
How much is it?
I still owe another one from a few weeks ago. So
I know. It's like I can't go to Goodfellas because I got one in that lot. I'm not paying.
yeah. I'm pretty sure if they catch you like in the same lot more than 3 times, then they'll boot you.
Yeah, they boot you if they
Yeah.
got you once, and then they.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, all right, I guess Goodfellas doesn't get my business now.
Dang. It's all the parking. What's the company name? I don't think they can do it. It's not like a thing where they can like
Send it to collections, right?
they just send it to collections, right?
They do.
They do, but it's not like a thing that could prevent you from renewing your license or
But can it fuck up your credit?
I don't think so. I think you're just going to get people bugging you for a while.
Things go to collections, it fucks up your credit.
Yeah, if credit debt goes to collections, I don't think
This is just like you're gonna get people bugging you.
I
I'm just like, oh, I pulled in to pick up a pickup order.
Yeah.
I argue everyone,
Well,
and they never get back to me, so I assume I won.
well, my one ticket, I actually beat the ticket. I paid it before I got the ticket by 1 minute because I parked out front of my store, and I saw the lady looking at my license plate. So on one of my phone real quick, and I paid to park there. And then my timestamp from paying plus the timestamp she wrote the ticket because she didn't get an update right away. I got away with it. So it's just like, hey, here's the proof. She ticketed me after I paid.
Why can't all these violent criminals just beat them up?
The parking people?
Yeah, like I
Just
if
get
there was enough of them getting beat up. Like, hear me out. I don't know if you heard this. There was a guy downtown bought an M16 to
Regions Bank?
yeah, you heard about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they took you to the fucking Starbucks panic room
Yeah, well, they're just like, lock
where
your
they
door and don't let anybody come in.
where they took a pumpkin spice shit in your mouth.
Delicious.
So like, get to the panic room. There's somebody with a gun 18 blocks over.
Oh, it's just a block. I could see it.
Well, they said they deemed it as attempted robbery.
No, you got
Even
it.
though, yeah, he got away.
Yeah.
But right about now, it's still attempted. Don't worry, but he's still at large. And they don't know if he's armed.
Right.
But he shot a few shots inside of it.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, so you could just beat up parking attendants, I'm sure.
Why not? Like, if you're going to get in trouble for something, just make it worth everybody's time.
Like, yeah.
Like, I'm sure they got cash on them, too, you know?
I don't even want to rob him. I just want to beat him up. Because that's wrong.
Yeah.
But, like, man, that parking job.
Yeah.
It's a shisty business.
It is, but...
Like, you're paying.
I also kind of want the job. Because, like...
Ugh.
It's like, it seems cool. You just walk around downtown.
No, it's not cool. There's
just
nothing cool about it.
Unless you're a cool guy. Like, there's one guy, and I'm not going to name any names. And I don't know who's listening. I don't know why I keep saying that. But he just doesn't fuck with my car.
Yeah, yours, but then he fucks with other people's cars.
Right, but he's cool with me. If
I don't listen. If you're cool with me, but then you're fucking with other people's car, and that's your thing, fuck you. You're just not a good person.
If you got something to offer, then you got something to offer. So that sounds gay.
Yeah, quit sucking the guy's dick so you can park for free. While
Sorry.
He's your Wonderwall.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, that's not a cool thing. Like, if you aspire to be a parking, you're just a slut for money.
How much money could they make? Do you think they get like commission?
No, they probably get $12 an hour.
Yeah, well, you think like if they nail a car, they get a little? No.
I don't know.
I'd start my own company and make it so they get commission if they fucking nail a couple cars. You know?
And they pay. You got to get them to pay.
Yeah.
Most people be like, "Fuck you, I'm not parking there anymore."
Go all John Wick on them, show them at their door. Pay your fucking.
Well, luckily, I'm getting a group of people together that are going to beat up parking attendants.
You heard it here first, people.
Yeah, and then people who are thinking about becoming one too. We'll get it in their system early.
Listen, you already talked me out of it.
The gang.
I don't want to do it anymore. We're the parking.
I knew one of our amateur fighters, and like, in California, I was like, really? You're going to go around giving people tickets? And he was like all proud of it. I was like, you're an asshole. I lost all my respect for you. How could you be proud of that, you faggot?
Yeah, it's a rough.
That's what the word
job.
Faggot means. It's somebody who writes other people tickets for a fucking company. That they just get you in some sort of system.
There you go. You can't get canceled anymore. You've just redefined the word.
Yeah, it's fucking parking it.
Doesn't mean it has nothing to do with what you think it does. It means.
Whoa. Oh, Bobby's worried about his street rat.
He's gonna get canceled.
He's gonna get canceled, so he's giving a disclaimer.
Hey man, I'm watching out. I'd hate for you to get canceled, Tom.
You can't cancel me. I'm my own boss.
That's fair.
I can't get canceled.
Uncancelable.
I am nobody, so it's great.
You're somebody to me.
I'm old news. Old news doesn't matter. Old news, it's the new, and then the new news is gonna be old news one day.
It's true.
And then the sand's gonna lay on top of that and bury it. And then the new news is gonna come up, and then the sands of time are gonna bury that.
That's true. Unless you're Brendan Fraser.
He's gonna be buried.
Again.
I don't hear you talking about Charlie Chaplin. He was way bigger than Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, but he didn't have the comeback of the year.
He was the man.
I agree.
Charlie Chaplin.
He's doing his little thing.
Yeah.
He's just dancing about whatever he does.
How many fucking cameras were there in that? There was probably less cameras in that day than half the cameras in Eastridge.
To film his movies?
No, just in general in the world.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
There's probably 10% of the cameras out in the whole world than there was today in Eastridge. So to be on those cameras, you're the man.
You have to be the man, yeah.
Like back when there was 3 channels, if you were on that one channel that everybody's one of the 3 channels,
right?
That's like you get an insane amount of viewers.
Yeah, I think about that a lot with all that TikTok bullshit, like how there's just so much shit to look at now that so many undeserving people are famous.
Yeah, but they're only famous to a niche.
Right, exactly. Like, and that's what's funny about it is like the fact that it's so much of it going on, but those people only exist inside that bubble.
Yes.
There's only like a handful of people who have broken into, like the Paul brothers. You know, they've managed to jump over to something like boxing and then right, and then getting
buzzes.
Yeah. But then the rest of them are all just fucking. You know, I think one TikTok star got their own McDonald's sandwich. You know, and then like that's about as far as their fame went. But
yeah, I don't think they make a crazy amount of money off of TikTok too.
No, they get. I would imagine through sponsorship deals they get the majority of their money, but
TikTok.
Some of them make crazy money.
I've like seen videos of TikTok on YouTube,
right?
But I also don't watch YouTube like regularly.
It's such a touchy algorithm.
It's all algorithm.
Yeah. Well, let's say 5 types of videos could pop up on my little screen there. One's music, one's fighting, one's titties, one's comedy, and then one's fucking race cars, right? If I like one out of 30 titty videos, the next 60 videos are going to be titties.
Yeah.
Like, and then like if I'm scrolling next to somebody, I just look like a fucking perv because it's like titties. I'm like, I can't help it. I'm trying to get away from. I'm trying to run from these. I'm trying to run from the titties. I can't help it.
They're like, why are you stopping and zooming in then?
I'm like, wow. Every couple of clips, they drag you in. But now I'm fucking stuck on
penises.
Not penises, not quite. What is it? Hot air balloons. That's the fucking past 10 videos are hot air balloons. Because I liked a cool video about a hot air balloon. Now the next 20 videos are hot air balloon. I don't get it.
Hot air balloons. I got several cats.
You trying to talk like Chris Gordy?
You know several?
What does that mean?
It's a cat.
No, I don't know what that means.
You never seen the?
That's a type of cat.
Yeah, several maybe.
Several.
I think it's several.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Or are you just being coy?
I really don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah. They're a type of cat. They're a type of wild cat.
All right.
But that people can own them too. Because they're not like big like mountain lions.
Right.
But they're mountain lion-esque.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Or
they're like those stupid fucking. They're like.
Caracals are another cat.
They're like tall cats, right? Real big.
Then some of them just hiss and have fangs.
Like that fucking puma.
Yeah, that's a caracal.
Oh, okay, yeah, that thing's.
And a several is a one that's like got different ears, but it's also a wild one.
Terrifying.
How crazy is that?
I couldn't.
The several's nice.
Yeah.
The caracals looks like crazy, but then I found out like the several's very like it loves the one lady who owns it and her fiance.
Anybody else
or any other animals, it hates and hisses.
Dead.
They all make crazy noises. That's the other one like.
And that means like I love you, like he like.
I don't think
come pet me.
I think it means like. Yeah, it doesn't mean it. I don't think that thing loves it. I'm watching this cat. I love watching this cat on Instagram when I have it, and I can't wait for the day it eats the owner. I'm just hoping somebody posts it.
You can get like a memorial page posted one day.
Like, or is it just one day he's just not gonna post, and then like Vice is gonna cover it 10 years later.
That's funny.
Where did the puma go? Well, the guy holding the camera got eaten by it.
Well,
you know the one that got hissed at
every single time.
Yeah, that you barely saw him touching it.
It's funny. The cat's probably like, this is the one fucking person who brings me food, so let's keep him in the mix until the food stops coming.
Oh, I bet it's like, you crossed this line, motherfucker.
He's waiting for him to slip up like 1 hour late with the food, and he's dead.
Oh, we went to speaking of cats, we went to the zoo here in Chattanooga.
Oh, nice. How was that?
There was some guy dressed up like a cat.
Oh.
And some guy dressed up like a ringleader. And then he went, and then it scared Stephanie.
Oh, no.
And she jumped and screamed. And the guy like jumped too because he was surprised he actually scared somebody.
Poor Steph. Oh no, that's funny.
Good old Steph.
I thought when you said speaking of cats, we went. I thought you were gonna say you went to that cat cafe they have here in
the
town.
cat fae.
Have you ever been there?
No, have you?
I haven't. I don't want to.
You don't?
No, I don't
You
think
don't
so.
like cats?
I just don't like that many cats while I'm trying to enjoy a beverage.
You come for the cats. You stay for the coffee.
Oh, I don't like cats that much.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
If it was a bunch of dogs, I'd be.
The dog cafe? It probably gets so out of hand.
Absolutely.
You probably couldn't have coffee.
Yeah.
They'd all jump on
fucking
you.
jump on your lap. Yeah, I don't know. I don't care much for cats. I don't know. I think it's because I grew up with so many cats. I grew up with 7 cats, and
Really?
yeah, my family had an unnecessary amount of animals. We had 16 birds.
They're like, Bobby, you're gonna learn how to step dance so you could star in Cats one day.
That's it. I think that might have actually been the thinking.
I'm onto it.
I had like 20 birds, 6 or 7 cats.
If you're gonna have
1 dog.
7 cats, why are you gonna have 20 birds? Like,
They were all best of friends, bro.
Really?
Yeah. Everything was copacetic. We had a de-skunked skunk. We had a
who bought all these?
my dad.
Really?
We had
Your dad was like
six-
fucking Jack
six-
Hanna.
Yeah, we had 6 guinea pigs at one point. 3 or 4 bunnies.
Do you have snakes or not?
My sister had a tarantula. My other sister had a lizard.
What's it like having
And we grew
a
up in the fucking
tarantula?
hood. And we had a lamb. We had a baby lamb for a while in the middle of the hood. We lived in a fucking 3 apartment home that my dad owned. And we had some Puerto Rican people on the 3rd floor. House always, like, the whole fucking house smelled like rice and beans constantly. 2nd floor had my, like, dying grandmother. And then the 3rd floor was me and my siblings and a bunch of fucking animals.
And then, did you guys have like a backyard?
No, we lived in the fucking hood. Like, we lived on, like, our yard was the sidewalk. We had no physical land. It was all just
Everybody just
concrete.
shat in the house.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep.
A lamb?
We had a lamb, yeah. So my dad worked for a 18 or 19th century, whatever the 1600, whenever the Declaration was signed, 1700s. He worked for that era live museum where, like, all the houses and the farms and everything were all designed to be like the 1700s, and all the people who worked there dressed up and had a character to play. And then they had, so he was like, that was his job, but they had a baby lamb whose mother died. So my dad offered to take the lamb home and bottle feed it for the first couple of weeks of its life. And then we just ended up keeping it. And we lived in the fucking hood, dude. Like,
when did they say enough was like what? How'd you lose the lamb?
I think eventually, once it became like sheep, he brought it back to the place and put it back on the farm. He's like,
yeah. He's
But
like,
dude, I used to walk down the fucking, like, the busy Highland Street of Worcester, Massachusetts, like, in the middle of the hood with a fucking sheep on a leash, just walking down the street.
what would people like?
Everyone's like, what the fuck is that thing, dude? Like, what kind of dog is this?
You're like, it's a Great Dane.
I'm like, this is Shelly the sheep, motherfucker.
Shelly the sheep.
Yeah, dude. Good times.
That's crazy. What about the pet tarantula? What's that all about?
That was my sister. She was weird.
Which, like, this thing loves me. I cuddle with it.
I think it's where I have a pretty severe phobia of spiders, and I think it stems from that. My sister used to fuck with me. She used to, like, put it on me, put it near me. Like, I'm like, not interested. Yeah,
Like,
miserable.
That's so funny. You had a sheep.
Yeah, Shelly the sheep.
So you're not much of an animal guy. You just dog guy now.
Yeah,
got
I
the
guess.
one
I mean,
dog.
I've always wanted a ferret. Like, that's always been my thing growing up.
That's
but-
weird.
Yeah, I think so too. I had a lot of guinea pigs. Like, my thing was guinea pigs as a kid. I had like 6 guinea pigs, and
Did you like him?
I did.
You're like, this one loves me.
I used to like lay on the bed with him on my chest and I'd just put him. And
Did they love you?
I don't know, but one of them died, and my friend Steven tried resuscitating him. So he took my skateboard, and he took the guinea pig that was roughly the size of this Yingling tall boy, and he laid him on the skateboard. And he took a straw, and he gave him CPR, and then blew the straw into his mouth trying to fucking
nice.
save the guinea pig.
I thought you were going to give me a horror story. I was like, no.
No, it didn't work. He tried to save him.
That's what a good friend.
But yeah, I wanted a ferret. My wife will never let me
What
have
about
a
a meerkat?
I don't know.
They're like a better ferret.
Are they domesticated? Like, can you get a meerkat?
You can at the zoo. Have you been to the Chattanooga Zoo?
We went when we first moved here. Yeah, I got a bunch of free tickets from my bank.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It was meh.
Really? You think
Yeah.
it was, I thought it was big enough.
Definitely big enough, but we went like in the fucking dead heat of summer,
Oh, all right.
and it was miserable, and like not all the animals were out.
Yeah.
And, like a couple things were
So
down.
you got to do a family pass. Family pass is $100.
Oh, it's not bad.
You and your wife, and then as many kids as you want under 18.
We go to that super hood public pool next to it though. Sometimes they have like a water obstacle course and then slides.
You got to come to Lake Winnie. I got you, dog.
Yeah.
Season pass is on me.
Season passes. Wow, how generous.
Did you go yet?
Yeah, we all went.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you made it.
And
or
then
not.
you and I went that one time, just the
Yeah,
two of us
just-
after a podcast.
I wish it was open now.
I almost threw up on the fucking little rinky-dink roller coaster there.
We went hard in the beginning. We used to drink like
Just
whiskey.
straight up whiskey.
And then we'd get.
I had so many people starting to like. All my coworkers were like scared for me because it was Wednesday. They're like, "Oh God, Bobby's going to drink whiskey and do a podcast."
I know.
Shelby knew, don't expect me home anytime soon. Like,
Yeah, that whiskey was after episode 10, it was like, oh, we can't do this.
Can't
'cause
keep doing this.
Our days are numbered if we keep having whiskey on
100%.
the podcast.
And then that one time I came back and took Sam's class, I was like, that was a bad idea.
Man.
And like Sam knew too. Sam, he was like, "You all right?" I was like, "I'm good."
Like, just a little drunk.
Yeah, a little bit, but still got to get the work in.
Yeah, that was
That was when I was rigorously training for the IKF.
yeah. Whiskey podcasts aren't
Good times.
a little after. I think a little after.
A little after, yeah, that's right.
A little after, because also would be. I couldn't coach. That's why I couldn't coach after it.
Yeah, right. Proper 12.
Proper 12. Oh yeah, my buddy Trevor's on this season.
Oh, that's right,
The
Trevor.
Ultimate Fighter, and also my buddy Carlos Vera.
Yeah. Nice.
I'm much closer with Trevor. He'll be my old student and everything. Hopefully he does well.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Carlos Vera, I know from Ton Lee and Ryan Hall.
How does it work with everything being filmed and then not being able to say anything? Is it just like you sign an NDA and
Yeah.
that's it?
Non-disclosure.
Just
agreement.
don't say anything and that's...
You can a couple people know already.
Yeah.
Because you don't know, like, there's a cut man there. Bunch of people know the cut man. My old roommate knew my cut man of my first fight on the comeback, and I was like, all right, tell my roommate how I did.
Yeah.
Let everybody know. And
It's cool.
but there's always like there's a plant there usually. There's somebody you know of a friend through a friend you can find out the information from.
Right. Yeah.
If you're in the know.
Makes
We
sense.
got a coach from California at Quest who's got somebody in there
Yeah.
who knows.
Right.
So
Makes
I have a
sense.
rough idea.
That's
I'm
fair.
gonna wait till I talk to Trevor to find out exactly how he did.
Yeah. Well, either way, that's exciting. It's interesting watching, like, just being a fan and like seeing how, like, the just seeing like people you know, and then like seeing you on the show, and then seeing people you know being on the show, and then seeing other people you know being on certain things, and like, I don't know, I've always found that shit cool. Like seeing Joe Stevenson in like the that show, that fucking stupid
Kingdom.
show. Yeah, with Nick Jonas, right?
Did you like it?
I didn't hate it. I
Did you
wasn't.
watch every episode?
Yeah. Shelby.
Oh,
liked it. Shelby liked it. I didn't. I don't know. It was good, but it wasn't like, whoa. It's my favorite show.
There was like
It was my favorite
rumors
show
that
because it's MMA.
There was rumors of it coming back, but I think that's long gone.
I heard that too, because I follow one of the actors on Instagram,
Who?
and he, Jonathan Tucker. He was the crackhead brother, like the one that was always on drugs.
Is the skinny one?
Yeah, not Nick Jonas, the other brother.
There's another one too on it. There's Matt Laria.
Yeah.
He was the coolest one when I was on set. He was really cool.
Oh, you were on set for that?
Yeah, I was on. I think you could see me in the background of an episode. It was when the two brothers fought.
Okay. Yeah. Like when they do like the face-offs and stuff, or in the crowd, or.
I was in the background, like warming up.
Nice. Oh, that's cool. It's exciting. Wow. You're famous.
Yeah. Somebody sent me somebody was with me. The guy holding the pads sent me a picture, and we're like in the background.
That's cool.
He was holding pads for me.
Nice.
And then, yeah, Matt Larry was the only one who was cool.
Did you talk to Frank Grillo at all?
He's such a douchebag.
Is it? I imagine.
Yeah, like whenever there was like a lull, he'd always be like singing, trying to be the center of attention. He's just a douchebag.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, he's such a douchebag.
Huh.
Yeah, that's.
I
what
imagine he
thought
was a douchebag, but yeah.
Yeah, he's exactly like he looks, but he like
Definitely.
thinks he wants to be friends with all the MMA
He was in the
guys.
Avengers.
What?
He said he was in the Avengers.
Of course.
Yeah.
See, they got him in there. So
Got his ass kicked by Captain America. Fucked him up.
Yeah, and
Then he got the booster.
then he got the booster and turned his penis into a clam.
Oh man.
All right, I guess that's about it for the Militia MMA podcast.
Sounds good.
Come visit us at the Comedy Shack next Wednesday night.
Are we gonna do it?
Let's do it.
All right. Are we gonna really do it and like tell people to come out, or we don't give a shit?
We're
about
telling
that?
them on this.
All right. Well, then we got to give them accurate details.
It's the Comedy Shack on nights. All right, you could do the details.
It's called. I don't even know what the fuck it's called.
No, it's called
Barley.
Barely, right?
Barley.
Barley.
That's it. It's just called Barley. It's a bar. It's on MLK Boulevard. It's called Barley. It's right next to JJ Bohemia's. Just Google it. I'm sure you'll find it. It's an open mic. It starts at 9 o'clock, goes till about 11:30. There is no exact time frame in which Tom and I would be performing. It's an open mic, so you sign up and then they just tell you to go when they go. Although I cleaned Andrew Ledbetter's gutters out the other day for him.
Did you?
So maybe I got some pull now, you know? See, I gave him a good deal too, $100. I was like, dude, I'll fucking clean these shit. I'll do this shit in an hour. So I got the in. Maybe I'll.
I should have just did it for sets.
Yeah. Fuck. I should have, huh? Just be like, hey, listen, give me the best set time every time.
Just give me like 10 sets.
Yeah. Next time I'll do it.
Next time. That's cool. I'll look at it.
But yeah, we'll be there. Sometime between 9 and 11 on Wednesday.
Be there or be square.
Tom's gonna offend some people
With good jokes.
with fantastic jokes.
All right, guys. Well, this has been Bobby. Tune in next week. We're going to do it. We're doing one next week. Militia MMA Podcast. I'm your host, Tom Galicchio. Bobby's your producer. See you next week.